everyone, Justine with Blue Jay Orchids. Welcome back to my channel, and we have some blooms. So there might be some repeats. I'm trying to remember what was in my last bloom video, but these are all the blooms from April. And there's some that I missed, and there's some that didn't quite make the cut as far as I'm not happy with how they ended up. And then, so this is through all the month of April. I've been waiting for stuff to open, and as I'm chatting, this was actually in my front yard. It was really cool. I don't remember the exact type of butterfly this is, but whenever you get to see a butterfly, and it was around for a while too, so I literally just pulled into my driveway and then it was there for a while. My sons were trying to scare it away because they think that nothing should be around mommy's flowers, even though this isn't one of my orchids. This is a blue, I'm going to say it a little wrong, but it's plumbago or something. Just something that is easy to grow here in Florida once it's established. A little bit thirsty, but it grows too well. We're always cutting it, but pollinators love it, which is one of the things that we try to consider. Anyway, enough blabbing. Hope you enjoy the blooms. I will see you at the end. Alright, this is Vanda Little Ruby. And you can see why it gets the name. It's a beautiful red ruby color. And it gave me 3 spikes with a good amount of flowers this time. I have it growing in a teacup Vanda sleeve from Roxy from not Just One More Orchid, goodness. I do have some stuff from Just One More Orchid that I'm looking at right there and there, that's why it's in my head. Anyway, Roxy from Orchid 365, my good friend. And I love how the blue looks with this. Just cute little red pop against the blue. So pretty. And this is a rebloom for me. And yeah, I mean, the roots don't look the best, but plant seems okay. This is a little bit of a slower growing plant, but it's blooming. And it's cute, so there we are. Let's get a little zoom in on the flower. Let's do it this way. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Such a deep red. Just love it in the teacup pot too. And here's the name, Little Ruby. One of my favorite flowers. This is Hastings Max Walker. Should spray it or something. So the first of 3 things to open, and has buds here, here, probably here too. One there. So I don't know how many flowers. I have a hard time getting them all to open up at the same time, but blooms at least twice a year for me, and is my favorite cerulean color. So, and the lip on this one in particular is pretty nice, pretty big, and then fragrant on top of everything. Where's the tag? I don't see the tag right now. I'll find it later. This was from Bread Run. Have it mounted on cork. Beautiful Bretonia cross. So it was Bretonian, don't remember what that is, and then Why Not. But beautiful coloring, very pink. I'm a fan. Okay, let's see if we can get this to focus. So this is the color when it first opens, it's kind of creamy yellow. And then as it ages, it gets more golden. Beautiful fragrance. Wouldn't really know how to explain the fragrance, but gave me 3 spikes. Frogs. This one's still opening here. And the first 2 spikes are mostly open. Yeah, beautiful flower. I got this at the last Carl Smith show, but it looks like it's from Orchid Classics, and so Carl Smith got it from Orchid Classics. Here's the name. But yeah, pretty happy with this little thing. Alright, this is Foul Mini Mark. This is from Carl Smith. I got it not this time, but the last Venice Society show in 2023. So this is a rebloom for me. Very happy with this plant. I'm out in the sun, so I don't want to keep this out here too long, but just wanted to give you some good lighting on this beautiful plant. Don't do anything too different with it. It's just kind of normal novelty foul care for me. But very happy with it. And then here's the name. And beautiful display. Beautiful Vanda flower. It starts a little more yellow and will fade to this more golden color. Smells amazing. It's got a little beat up from the wind, but not too bad. Smells very sweet, kind of like vanilla. And just really pretty. I got this, sorry, wasp. Liked it too, I guess. I got this at Bang Jung's. I'm not gonna say it right. Anyway, I've had it about a year-ish, I think now. And I'm gonna bounce around a little bit, but I'll get you the name. Vanda Deninsoniana with Jean, I can never say that part. But yeah, pretty frequent bloomer. Beautiful kind of goldish color with some color change. And smells amazing. What can go wrong? Well, this isn't all the way open, but we have a flower on this spike. Looks like we lost a petal. So 1 spike, 2 spike, 3 spike, 4 spikes. Yeah, 4 spikes on this. Beautiful purple encyclia cross with lighter white purple lip. It kind of looks like it has like eyebrows almost. It is fragrant, which is nice. And just a really pretty little thing. Encyclias do well considering we have our Florida native Encyclia timpensis, which I have one here. Thought I saw some spikes on this. Yeah, it looks like we have 1 spike forming there, maybe. This is that new Encyclia from the Palmer open house. Look, it's already starting to grab, which is nice. Let's see the name on this one. Here's the name on this one right here. It's actually has a name now too. It's like Patrice Odorf or something. Don't quote me on the pronunciation, but it does definitely have a name now. And I got this at Palmer a while back and just put it on the pygmy date palm. See? I've kind of just turned this into an encyclia palm. Here's another encyclia spiking. I forget where the tag is on that one. But yeah, they like it. I don't have to do much. So it's a win-win. And then here is a coconut orchid, just growing mounted to the palm too. And here's the yellow version of the coconut orchid. Let's see. There we go. Both smell very nice. So it's Maxillaria tenafolia is the actual name. And then Yamada is just the color variation. But this is a Maxillaria tenafolia as well. And then I have another Maxillaria back here that's still doing stuff. It's looking pretty good still. Something felt like it might bit me. Let's see. Yeah, still a little fragrance on this one. Not as much as the coconut orchid. And then some dendrobiums I have to decide what to do with. Gotta watch that spike. Backing out. And then this is the first flower of the spike to open. This is a fun dendrobium here. Some Brassivola species. Prinii. Let's see. Oh, there's the name on the dendrobium. And then spikes on this encyclia. And then I have seed pods forming on the pygmy, which I'll get rid of because if not, they're very messy. Just cut those out. And then ground orchids doing their thing. I'm really excited about this dendrobium. We have 1 spike, 2 spike, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 spikes right now. And this is a really pretty dendrobium. This is Violetta. Nothing in Violetta yet. We have a spike budding here. The spike budding there. We have this Vanda, which is like always blooming. Has a little bit of thrift damage, but nothing too crazy. But it's a strong Vanda. You see all those graze marks? They were trying to eat it, and it just kept doing its thing. If you come across this Vanda and you like the color, I recommend it. Pretty good bloomer, seems to be pretty resilient. Blooms a lot. I mean, you can see the grazing marks. This thing's been in bloom for a while. So it gets darker as it ages. And then see, it opens up this more color. So let's get you the name. Vanda Nora Asgoff or whatever. Oh, and then I added this little area here. Added lava rock in the blue bottles and then blue leftover blue stuff. Nothing going on here yet. Oh, I got a new pitcher plant. Nelson, I blame you for this. you seeing all those cool pitcher plants and carnivorous plants made me think, oh yeah, I'll try a pitcher plant. So I have that one now, and I got this one. So, little experiment. And then my neighbor gave me these shelves. I don't remember if I covered that. So I have another place to put cattleyas and other miscellaneous things. You can also hang stuff on it. Like this, I put this clip thing that I just turned into the wood. So that looks like a spike. I think this was one of the ones I got at Plantio. It's a Tolumnia red cherry. Didn't get blooms, but the ghost orchid's still doing good and has a green root tip. Beautiful Zygopetalum. This is a rebloom for me. Still kind of learning how to grow these. Have it on my lanai. Needs a lot of water. Only 3 blooms this time, but gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And they've been open for a while. So I have it in a tree fern basket, growing in my lanai, so mostly shady with like morning sun. And this one bloomed from the center. I don't know if... So you can tell I've been kind of struggling to learn how to grow it because the older bulbs are much bigger. But I think I'm figuring it out. So here's the name on it. Starburst Parkside. Put that back in there. So there are styrofoam peanuts in the center, some lava rock to keep it stable, and then moss on top in a tree fern basket. And then I will water it, and then I will let water sit in the terracotta pot, and it helps me keep it a little more watered without having to water all the time, because it's definitely a thirsty plant, but then it doesn't like to be too wet. So fine line, but just beautiful flowers. And I mean, the plant's doing pretty well. Gave me 2 pretty good flowers. Had another one, but that one's done now. It's William. Hey, don't get me. Out here watering with my son. Say hi.
Hi.
William's Drumbeat's the name of this one. This looks like it's might do something. That one's has a full sheath. And some other stuff going on. This one's on its way out. There we go. I'll do a better video of this one. Have some stuff spiking, Molicleas. But, oh yeah, remember I did a mounting video on this one. It's starting to grab. Adding some flowers here. I forget the name of this one. I'll just put it under the thing. It's like Tom something. But yeah, I had something decide to eat the top of the spikes, which I'm kind of bummed about. But the flowers that did open are very nice. I'm a fan of this cross. I got it from Brethren Orchids at one of the Palmer's open house, I think last year sometime. So this is a Hoya Cablic Splash. I'm probably saying that a little bit wrong. Hoyas aren't my specialty, but I got blooms. I'm very excited about the fact that I got blooms. It's a really pretty flower. I haven't been able to smell it because I have this down here blooming too. and this smells so strong that it overpowers everything else. Hey, look at it. Got blooms. Well, hope you enjoyed the blooms. I have other blooms that are still spiking, actually opened up today as I'm doing this video. So they will go into the March blooms. So March should be pretty good because that Max Walker has a bunch more buds that will open. And there's a few other things that are exciting and interesting. And then, March. Wrong M month. Sorry, I'm tired. Also dyslexic. But yeah, so the month after this month is May. There we go. That's the right M. And Redlands is coming up, which is really exciting. Hopefully, I can control my budget because don't have tons of extra money to be spending on orchids. I need to be controlled and appropriate with my money. And yeah, it's hard when you have an orchid addiction. And oh yeah, so after this, there's if you're interested, there's a cute video of my brother. Oh my goodness, I should just stop talking. Of my son watering some of the orchids. He's started doing this with me pretty regularly now. He's actually pretty good, except for he doesn't like to share the hose, and sometimes I get sprayed. But I mean, he is 4, so for a 4-year-old, he's very good. Stuff sometimes gets knocked over too, but neither here nor there. So yeah, the April was just a little crazy. I didn't have tons of time to kind of isolate the plants and take the footage and talk about them. I was getting like a few seconds to get breaks from the kids, like during nap times or on the weekends. So I mean, it's a little all over the place, so sorry about that. And then I am committed to wearing my mic now because some of the sound quality I'm not happy with. And yeah, so I apologize for that. I think I lost my mic, or like I said, I was just trying to get it. I was trying to get the flowers filmed because it's just kind of crazy. You wait for stuff to bloom, then sometimes stuff happens to the blooms. We've had crazy wind. I really need to spray some pesticides. I haven't had tons. I'm scared to talk about it because I don't want to jinx myself. But I haven't had tons of pest issue, but like just enough where like I have grazing and the flowers are meh. But I mean, that's the nature of growing outside and just the nature of having a larger collection. But yeah, I'm saying now because I'm tired. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, leave comments. If there's anything in particular you kind of want me to dive more in depth, I have another repotting video just because it's the time of repotting. And I know I just did a repotting video, but it's a little different, some slightly different advice. I've been buying a bunch of bag babies. I blame Melissa, if you're watching, I blame you. Although, to be honest, I can't really blame you too much because I've already been into bag babies for a while. And yeah, I mean, I love our orchid community. I'm excited to hopefully see some people at Redlands and try to be good. We'll see. I already have a few things that I'm thinking I want. It's actually more supply related, I think. I got some of my major wish list stuff at Crawl. So it's like when you find some of your wish list stuff, it's like, okay, I didn't expect to find all of it. What do I do now? I have to create some more wish list stuff. I mean, I still have a few, but like my high priority wish list stuff, I got. So it's like, what do I want now? I mean, there are flowers that will speak to you if you've collected long enough, you know what I mean. But I'm going to stop rambling because I don't know what else is going to come out of my mouth. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. And then remember, keep growing. Bye.
Waiting, Mom. Why
Uh-huh. Okay, make sure you get everything.